So the finale to Kingdom Hearts Dark Road is supposed to release sometime this month, which is very soon. But what all should you know about the story before this final update? Let's get right into it. Welcome back everyone, this is your Girl Empowered Muse, and today we're going to talk about what all you need to know before the finale of Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. So Kingdom Hearts Dark Road is a mobile game that tells the story of Xehanort's life and how he came to be the Seeker of Darkness. It starts out with Xehanort living on Destiny Islands, the same islands that Sora, Riku, and Kairi later called home. As Xehanort grows up on the islands, he begins to contemplate the existence of other worlds outside his home, as he has multiple dreams of these worlds. When one day, he's greeted by a mysterious brown-hooded figure who is actually Ansem, his Heartless from the future, who tells him it is his destiny to travel other worlds. Ansem then opens a portal to Scala at Caelum, a world where Keyblade wielders train, and instructs Xehanort to travel there. Xehanort travels through a sea of literal darkness, with all these feelings of hate, fear, and trepidation somehow not only surrounding him, but also seem to be directed at him. Sometime later, Xehanort, now a Keyblade wielder, and his classmates Ericus, Erd, Bragi, Vor, and Hermit are told by their instructor Master Odin that 7 upperclassmen have gone missing before their Mark of Mastery exam, including Baldur's sister. Odin tasks the class to find the missing 7 by scouring the many worlds. Now before we go on, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. And if you know anyone who may have questions about what to expect for Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, be sure to send them this video. Now since this game takes place after the events of Union Cross and the first Keyblade War, we see how many fragments of the world are still forming, and those that have already formed flow on different time frames. While one may be far in the future in terms of technology, still be in the beginnings of bearing life or basic technological advancements. The group first traveled to Agrabah only to find the world uninhabited yet full of Heartless. Xehanort suspects the world is still growing and has not developed living beings yet. They next go to Wonderland, where they find the world has some inhabitants, including the Queen of Hearts, who appears to have darkness in her heart. After experiencing the Queen's darkness, Xehanort and the rest of the class begin to deduce their own theories about the nature of darkness and suspect that they had something to do with the darkness appearing themselves by stating that a single light can cast countless shadows. The rest of the group refuted such sentiments, with Ericus stating that darkness is bad and has always been, while Xehanort replied that it was a matter of perspective. 4 years later, Xehanort is seen just putting fresh flowers on 4 gravestones before saying his goodbyes to Ericus, stating that he's going off on his own to see what Odin has not shown them. While Ericus is against the idea and tries to remind him that what happened wasn't his fault, he doesn't stop him, knowing that he'll be back since they still need to settle the score for their games. Xehanort then returns to Wonderland to find the Queen of Hearts, who had forgotten him during his last visit, is still possessed by darkness as he awaits his trial. Sometime later, Xehanort finds himself traveling through the corridor of darkness while darkness begins to slowly infect his heart. So that was all of Dark Road's story content so far, but I am curious to find out where exactly the finale of Dark Road will lead. We know from the trailer released in the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event that Xehanort likely explores more worlds, has an extensive meeting with the Master of Masters, which we also saw in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, and has a heartbreaking battle with Ericus, which was likely over Xehanort's choice to explore and embrace the darkness even further. I'm also curious as to how much more we'll learn of Master Odin, as it has been noticed before that Odin is a very old Keyblade master, and has probably seen a lot in the time between the first Keyblade War and now. Not to mention Odin's appearance of having most of his face covered with the exception of a piercing eye, possibly the same piercing eye that the Master of Masters' gazing eye, is all pointing to Master Odin being a very mysterious but probably very important figure in this story. And as far as when this update will actually release this month, I'm hoping the update will be released within the next week or 2, with all of the story content pushed out at once in a global release, but time will in fact tell. But that's all I have for now. So what do you think will happen in the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road finale? And when do you think the update will be released? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.